playthrough of Unmatched, Tales to Amaze, and today we're on the Mothman side. We have Bigfoot and the Chupacabra versus Mothman, and his sidekicks for this playthrough are going to be, let's see, Skunk Ape, another cryptid, Jersey Devil, another cryptid, and the Frogman, the coolest cryptid. And there's the Mothman unpainted. I'll show you the minis for the other guys as well. Bigfoot, they don't come painted. And the Chupacabra. Will that not come into focus? There we go. And that's the newest one. From the newest set anyway. I'm going to tip the camera up a little bit because the important thing is seeing where the threat marker is. And because that is one of the ways we die. We either die by all of our heroes and sidekicks dying, or the threat marker, once it reaches there, we destroy a bridge, and there's 4 bridges as you can see. And if we do that, if a bridge ever gets destroyed, it gets put up there, there's a negative effect. If a 4th bridge is ever destroyed, right there it says Mothman wins. I'm going to assume that you already know how to play the game. I'm going to leave Bigfoot's dial here so you can always see. So this yellow one will be Bigfoot's dial. That's a custom. And then this one will be the Chupacabra's dial. I'll put that right above his deck there. I'll just move the Loveland Frogs cards, move their dials up. And there we go. Here's our starting hand with the Chupacabra. The Chupacabra is going to go second. Let's go over his ability first. After you attack, you may draw a card. Move 3, 14 health, melee. We got 2 feints, which are cancels, and then an attack card, and the rest should be alright for us to work with today, I hope. And then we got Bigfoot here. Let me show you what we're working with for Bigfoot. Bigfoot's card ability, he's a strong one. One of the strongest in the game. 16 health. And his sidekick, the Jackalope, another cryptid-like creature anyway. At the end of your turn, if there are no opposing fighters in Bigfoot's zone, you may draw a card. So both these characters, both these cryptids, draw cards for their effects. He's a move 3 melee. Anyway, he'll be going first. Bigfoot, Chupacabra. Alright, let's get to it then. Here's the initiative deck. It has all the characters, including the enemies. And we draw the top one. I give them a little bit more of a shuffle. You also start with 1 Doom on bridge number 1. Doom tokens are bad because they move the threat marker up. So, I apologize if you hear a heater going in the background, but it's a very cold day. So it keeps kicking on and turning off. Let's see who goes first. The Loveland Frog is going to go first. So, he's going to move 3 to the closest hero. 1, 2, 3. He could go there or here. We're going to have him go here and attack the Chupacabra. I think I'll put the initiative cards up here where you can see them. And then the one that's done right down there. At least you can see them a little bit in view. So do we want to defend with the Chupacabra? I don't think so, because Chupacabra doesn't mind taking damage. Maybe not this early in the game, but I know that the Loveland Frog only has weak attacks usually. I think the most he can do is a 3. Yeah, see? He did a 1 to us. So we take 1 damage. We do not start on 20, we start on 14. So now we're at 13. They all start on 10 except the Mothman starts on 20. 10 for every hero in the game. We win if we defeat Mothman. Alright, next initiative card is going to be Jersey Devil, just as I feared. 1, 2, 3. I do not like his effects. Let's do this card. Tooth and Nail against his Blood-Curdling Scream. He's got a during combat going first. The opposing fighter discards one card from their hand or the top card of their deck. Add its boost value to this card's value. We'll discard one from the top of our deck. It is going to be Travelers of the Night. It is a 3, so that's not good. So that's a 5 into 2. We're going to be taking 3. 1, 2, 3. So 10 health. Discard that card. And then our after combat effect is going to go. Deal 1 damage to up to 2 fighters adjacent to Chupacabra. And Chupacabra recovers 1 health for each fighter damaged this way. So that's nice. We're going to be recovering 2. 1, 2. They're each going to take 1. Not bad. Chupacabra might be able to take them out alone. Player number 1 goes. That's going to be Bigfoot. Bigfoot has these cards here to work with. So why don't we do a maneuver? All right, we got Jackalope Horns. Move him 3. I'm actually going to try to get a big swing here with one of my larger than lifes. It's a strong card, no effect on my arch nemesis because they kind of look the same, you know, Bigfoot and the skunk ape. All right, he got a 3, so we ignore all this because it's only defense. You can see it's separated by the bar there. So the Bigfoot takes a log, smacks the skunk ape on the head. Skunk ape is going to take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. He's at 7. We might be able to kill all the minions off too, if we play our cards right. Literally, play our cards right. All right, let's see who's next. Ooh, it's the skunk ape. He's gonna move 3, but because he's already adjacent to a hero, he's just going to attack that hero. And he'll play that card. And Bigfoot is going to play a defense, which is going to be this weak little 1. During combat, if the opposing fighter is a sidekick, the value of this card is 5. It's not. So 2 to 1, I take 1 damage. That's it. And I'll be able to draw a card with my effect. So take 1. Draw a card. Here's our new card. It's another Savagery. We have 2 of those in our hands. All right, come on. Let's see. Player 2 go. Yep. So player 2 is going to go. That's the Chupacabra. So this is, if you want to already want to combat this turn, you may boost this card. I think I want to do that card second, right? Kind of want to save those feints. Yeah. He's not doing too much till after, so what I'm actually going to do is attack the frog for 4. He's going to defend with a 1. You can see that beautiful art on that frog coming out of the swamp versus my Chupacabra with a 4. So he's going to be taking 3, and then so 1, 2, 3. And we get to place, or we have to place the Loveland Frog in the closest empty starting space, then deal 1 damage to each adjacent opposing fighter. So the closest is 4, 5, or 3. It's going to be way up there in the corner at position number 4. Because of my ability on Chupacabra, after I attack, I may draw a card. That's what I want to do. We do a nice defense. I think we're just going to maneuver because none of that's helping. I wanted to get rid of the Jersey Devil and just, keep pressure up. But here's the card we drew. A lot of the cards is 7 or less health. 7 or less health. Then they take effect. Sorry, I have allergies. It seems to be worse when it's a rainy day. Very dreary day. So we're gonna go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I want to get right in between these two and be able to go to that bridge. Is my hope. Yeah. Last character is gonna be the Mothman. He's gonna move 3 and attack the closest hero. 2 would be there. 1 would be here. So we're gonna go here and attack the Chupacabra. We're going to also just reshuffle these while I have them in my hand before that. Oh, we don't reshuffle them. My bad. I got to put them back in order. All right. Something like that. So let's do versus the Chupacabra. I think what we're going to do is this 3. It's if I lose the combat. He's got a 4, increase the value of this card by +1 for each destroyed bridge. That's 0. So 0 destroys bridge, so that's -1 health. We're at 11. After combat, place Mothman in the closest empty starting space. He's going right back there. And then if you lost the combat, return this card to your hand. Which would be nice. It's a 3 if I ever can boost it. Alright, so now we got to do this. We resolve the bottom, the end of round effects. Deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter adjacent to Loveland Frog. Add a Loveland Frog Strikes Again card to the initiative deck before reshuffling. Each player with a fighter in Jersey Devil zone, that's me, discard a card from the top of their deck equal to the threat level. So that's be 1. So we're getting rid of a good card, a 0. But it has a nice effect. Deal damage equal to the threat level to 1 hero sidekick. That's going to be Bigfoot's taking the damage. So he's down to 14. And then, of course, we have Mothman. Advance the threat marker number of spaces equal to 1 plus the number of Doom tokens on the lowest numbered bridge. So that'd be 2. Then we reshuffle. All right. All right, so what are we looking at? 11 health to Chupacabra, 14 for Bigfoot. If we take some of these sidekicks out, I think we can really rush the... Mothman's going to go first. He's going back to the Chupacabra. I'm tempted to use this card again since I don't have a boost, so we'll just do that. It's a 4. It's the same exact card, so what's going to happen is Chupacabra is going to go down to 10. I lost the combat, so go back to my hand. And then place Mothman in the closest empty starting space. Great. All right, who's next? Loveland Frog. He's just going to go right there. He's going to attack, and we're going to take the hit because I'd like to get down to 7. He gives me a 1 damage there. Just a tongue lash. So I'm down to 9. Then player 1 goes. That's Bigfoot. I think what we're going to do with Bigfoot is just attack the Skunk Ape. A 3. So he's going to take 1 damage from combat. He's also going to take 1 more damage and be down to 5 for my after combat. If I win the combat, he takes an extra damage. Now for my second action, I think what I'm going to do is attack again with the same card. Let's hope he gets a 0. He did. So he gets a 4 and a +1. That's a 5. We defeated the Skunk Ape. He is the first to go. So we'll remove him. Normally we'd reshuffle that, but we are not going to do that today, obviously. So he's gone. Just going to stick those over here so I don't get confused. Remember, he's a goner. All right, now time for our next is going to be Jersey Devil. It's a 4 to there and a 2 to here. So he's going there. Do we want to defend? We do. We're gonna play Feint. All right, so I cancel all their effects. It wasn't gonna be that bad anyway. We just discard the cards at the top of our deck, but that's fine. That's good. Jersey Devil can be really dangerous. Player 2 goes. That's La Chupacabra. Okay. I have 9 health. But I'm going to attack that frog behind me with a 4. Come on, 0. Nope, a 3. So he's going to take a damage. After combat, if Loveland Frog won the combat, deal 2 damage. He did not win. And mine won't do anything, because I don't have 7 or less health. But I can draw a card for my ability. What we're going to do here is just move, maneuver. We can discard a card from our hand, and if we do, we can get rid of that many Doom tokens on a bridge, according to the boost value. I'm actually going to get rid of this health recovery one, I think. No, Travelers of the Night. It's not that helpful in Tales to a Maze. So we get rid of that. We can also we get to do the effect on the bridge. I'll just bring it up here. A fighter recovers 3 health. Well, I want the Chupacabra to be lower health, so I'm going to have Bigfoot recover 15, 16. Because even if the Chupacabra dies, the Bigfoot will be there to take things out. I think that's my thought process anyway. All right, moving on to the Loveland Frog again, because we added that. He's going to go 1, 2. He's going to attack me. I'm going to take it. It's a 0. A 0 means we just reshuffle his deck. I should hold it there and let you read it if you like. But we reshuffle the deck. His deck. And then we know that the last is going to be Skunk Ape, and he's already dead, so we cannot add that card any longer. We cannot do that card any longer. Alright, shuffle these up. And we got to do these. Advance the threat marker in number of spaces equal to 1, plus the number of Doom tokens. You're 0. Loveland Frog is deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter adjacent to Loveland Frog. That puts us down to 8. Add a Loveland Frog strikes again to the initiative deck before reshuffling. Player 1, nothing. Jersey Devil. Each player with a fighter in Jersey Devil's zone. That would be none. Have to discard. Player 2, nothing. And Loveland Frog, nothing. Alright, mix them up. See what we can do here. Let me know if you guys think I should paint this guy. I've always thought about it. I'm just not too keen on painting. Better do it now before Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comes out. This is probably going to be a Loveland Frog. Nope, player 1. Let's see here. We'll do a maneuver. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Instead of doing that, let's go 1, 2. And let's have the Jackalope attack. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to have him go 3 and attack the Jersey Devil with a 5. Hopefully. As long as the Jersey Devil doesn't faint me. Blood-curdling scream. During combat, the opposing fighter discard 1 card from the top of from their hand or from the top of their deck. It's going to be from the top of my deck. It's a boost of 1, so this is a 2 to 5, because this adds it to the boost value. 2 to 5. So he's taking 3. 1, 2, 3. He's at 6 health. The Jersey Devil, that is. And then, we'll see here. I'll do my effect on Bigfoot, which is draw a card if no one's in his zone. We drew a Just Your Imagination. Alright, next up will be player 2. What a great shovel. Alright, we have to attack, right? I have to attack. I have 8 health, though. I'm going to maneuver. And I'm going to maneuver again. So do I want to go anywhere? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go back because I need to stay next to that frog to get lower damage. Alright. We will do... We know the bad guys are only going now. Mothman. He's going to attack the Jackalope. The Jackalope is going to defend with a feint. Unless... It's a 0. So we didn't even need to... And that zeros can't be canceled, so we reshuffle that. And then... He tricked us out there. That's what we get for leaving the Yukon and visiting Point Pleasant, Virginia. Alright. Loveland Frog strikes again. He's going to attack me. I'm going to take it. It's going to be a 1, so we're going to go down 1 health. If the Logan Frog won the combat, I deal 2 damage to an adjacent opposing fighter. So I take 2 more. I'm at 5. Living life on the edge here. Loveland Frog attacks again. This time we will defend with this card. 2, 2, 3. Chupacabra recovers 1 health, so we're at 6. If you won the combat, it recovers 2 instead, so we're at 7. Perfect, that's what we want. And then it emerged from the swamp. Effect happens after combat. Place a Loveland Frog in the closest empty starting space. Then deal the damage to everyone adjacent to it. Okay, Jersey Devil's gonna go. And after that, the frog. Jersey Devil's attacking, so we're gonna feint it. Or, it's just your imagination. Cancel it. Whatever's coming up, we're gonna cancel. Yep, it's a 3. And it would have been if the... Oops, I don't reshuffle it. Anyway, that's that. Then we go to the Loveland Frog again. He's moving right back where he was. And why don't we want to stay at 7, so let's feint it. Yep, he would have dealt 3 damage to us if we took it. So that's good. Now we do this. This is going to advance 1. We add a Loveland Frog strikes again. If any player has a fighter in Jersey Devil zone, they discard the top card of their deck. Zone discards cards on the top of the deck equal to the threat level. It's 4. That is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting rid of all 4 of those cards. Alright. I'm going to shuffle these back up again. And try to go at it. Again. Initiative, Loveland Frog strikes again. We'll do a 3. Versus a 1. If you lost a combat, return this card. I did not lose. That sucks. Then the Mothman's gonna go. He attacks the Jackalope. I think I'll take it, actually. It's a 3 if the printed value of the opponent's card is 4 or higher. Yeah, that's not happening. If Mothman won the combat, add a Doom token to each bridge. Okay, so first I'll be taking 3 on. 1, 2, 3. And then add a Doom to each bridge. Doom, 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 doom. The Doom song. All right. Loveland Frog strikes again. Let's take it. It's a 1. It's hoping to be a 0, but now we're at 6 on the Chupacabra. Loveland Frog takes another turn. Okay. I'm going to play this. It's going to be 0, isn't it? Yeah. Chupacabra recovers 1 health. If you won the combat, recover 2 instead. So I'm recovering 2. I'm at 8. We want to be at 7 with Chupacabra. We got to reshuffle the frog again. We'll see who goes next so we can think about it. Player 2 is going to go next. That's the Chupacabra, which sucks because now I'm at 8. It's that balance, you know, try not to die, but trying to get your effects. Well, I think we're going to have him maneuver. That's not going to be that helpful of a card. So, let's see what the other effects on the bridges are. Moving, drawing up to 4. That could be helpful, huh? Can't really get there though right now. With Chupacabra, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 move. I'd have to boost this in. And I don't have the proper boost. So I think I'll stay in place. And discard this card to discard a Doom. And a fighter recovers 3 health. I'm going to have it be the Jackalope. 1, 2, 3. He's back to full 6. That was just one action, wasn't it? I maneuvered. I'll maneuver again. Oh, look, we got the Travelers. That's where this would come in handy, huh? Because it's gain an action. Yeah, what we're going to do is boost with a 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We are going to discard a card. And get rid of Feeding Frenzy to get rid of this moth. And any player draws until they have 4 cards in hand. So I'm going to choose me and draw 3 more cards. So now we have stuff to work with. Okay, that was beneficial, I guess. Player 1 goes. Check health here. Let's maneuver with Bigfoot. 1, 2, 3. Where was I here? So we'll go 1, 2. No, we'll go 1 so that I can decide who gets attacked. And here, I'm actually going to discard my defense of 2 so that I can take this moth off and the Doom token and reveal the top 2 cards of an enemy's deck and discard 1. So we're going to reveal the top 2 of his deck. He's got a Feint and a 4. And I was gonna attack him, but we're gonna discard this, put the Feint on top so we know a 2's coming. And instead of attacking him, maneuver again. And go right there. Alright. Then we got the Jersey Devil's turn. That's exactly what we wanted. He's gonna be attacking. Okay. Immediately, if the opponent played a card with the same name as a card in their discard pile, cancel its effect and ignore its value. I'm pretty sure I have another one of these. Yep, I do. So it's discarded and canceled. I forgot to stay here at the end of my turn and draw a card for my ability. But that's alright. We'll be alright. Last character is going to be the frog again. He's going to move here and attack Chupacabra. We're going to take it. It's a 2. 1, 2. Oops. I just dealt him damage. 1, 2, we're at 6. He goes to the closest empty starting space and deals the damage to anyone adjacent. Let's see here. Mothman is going to advance a threat marker 2. Loving Frog deals the damage, and then Jersey Devil for each player. Okay, that's only Bigfoot is going to discard 5 cards from the top of his deck, I believe. Each player with the fighter in Jersey Devil's zone discards cards from the top of their deck equal to the threat. Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got rid of all of our 6s. That's not good. Alright. We gotta do something here. We haven't even touched Mothman. Are we gonna lose? Cryptids can't take out the cryptid? Loveland Frog strikes again. He's gonna move 1 and attack me. I think we'll play this. He attacks with a 1. We defended. Deal 1 damage to each up to 2 fighters. So we deal 1 to the frog. For each 1 damage this way, recover health. So we're back up to 7. If we can stay there, that would be good. Player 1 goes. I was hoping player 2 goes. Okay. Let's maneuver. And play this card, which is the Jackalope Horns, which lets us move up to 5. And we can move through opposing fighters. We deal 2 automatic hits, 1, 2 to an adjacent fighter. Yeah, get rid of that frog. Hopefully. At the end of your turn, you can draw a card. If no one's in Bigfoot zone, that's what I'll do. We drew a crashing through the trees. So now we have these in his hand. Chupacabra's turn. Or not Chupacabra's turn. Initiative deck's turn. Jersey Devil's turn. He's going to be attacking. We'll just take it. It's a 0. Good. He attacked the Jackalope, by the way. We reshuffle. And while we do that, we're going to think about player 2's turn on the initiative. Greetings from West Virginia. Wow. So have you ever been to Point Pleasant? I can't read your name. Whatever with Alex. You ever been to West Virginia in the comments there? Or not West Virginia, Point Pleasant. I see you're from West Virginia. I've been to West Virginia, but I've never been to Point Pleasant. Oh. Player 2 goes. Got distracted there. Let's do a maneuver to here. An attack with you know what? I'm going to stay there and attack with this card, which is Ambush. Come on. Yes. Okay, so he's got a 0. Your opponent discards 1 random card. So we do the top card of their deck. At its boost value, 3, 4, 5. He's dead. He's double dead. Right? Because he was only at 2 health. The frog gets kicked off out of the battle as well. And he was actually going to go, but he's not going now, right? And then it's going to be Mothman's turn. Let's get rid of the frog's deck. Okay. Still at 16 health and 6. And then 7. That's like perfect what we're going for. Move these down to get a better view now. And now that we'll be having to fight these 2 more often. So Mothman's still at 20. This guy's at 6, the Jersey Devil. And we know that it's Mothman's turn. He's going to move right here and attack Bigfoot. Bigfoot's just going to take it because we know it's a 2 faint. 1, 2, and we don't want to waste any of our cards. Okay, then we go Loveland Frog. We take that out. And we go with the Loveland Frog. We take that out. Nice. It was a smart move to take the Loveland Frog out right away. Each player with a fighter in Jersey Devil zone, that's just going to be Bigfoot, discards 5 cards from the top of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's only got 2 cards left in the deck, so he better do something. His health does not even matter. And then advance the threat marker. 2, 1, 2. This bridge is going to go here. Place Mothman adjacent to the hero with the lowest health. It's going to be this guy. And what else? Each player discards a card. Bigfoot's going to go ahead and discard this 4, sadly. And then this guy's going to discard Unsettled. So now Chupacabra has these 2 cards, and Bigfoot has a Momentous and a Crashing Through the Trees. I'll shuffle these up. Okay. Reading the comments while I do a shuffle helps me be distracted. Player 1 goes. That's good. I can only move up to 3. Let's do Crashing Through the Trees, which is a 5. 3, 4, 5. I can move through opposing fighters. And attack with a 5 with Bigfoot into Mothman. 3. So he's taken 2. 1, 2. So he's at 18. That's the first damage we've done on him. Deal 1 damage to each adjacent opposing fighter. For each fighter damaged this way, add a Doom token to the lowest numbered bridge. Okay, so that's 2. Chupa's down to 6, Chupacabra, and then Bigfoot's down to 13. We add 2 to bridge number 2. I don't think we worry about that right at this point in the game. Jersey Devil goes. He's going to attack the sidekick there with a 1. All players discard the top card of their deck. That's not good. So Bigfoot only has that one. Those are discarded. The sidekick there's taken 1 damage. Each player with 13 more cards in their discard pile removes those cards from the game. Bigfoot's cards are gone. I'm pretty sure Chupacabra's are as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Who knows? Those are gone from the game. We'll put those up there sideways. That sucks. Alright, we might not be able to win just because of how long we let the Jersey Devil live and discard he's discarded 10, 11, and 12 cards from almost half of Bigfoot's deck. Mothman goes. At least he can soak up some damage because Mothman's going to attack him with a 0. We reshuffle. And then player 2 goes. That would be the Chupacabra. We got to do 18 damage to the moth. So I think what we do is just focus on that for now. Okay. I'm going to attack the Mothman. He did a cancel. He only takes 1. What a little moth. A cancel. On my potential 7. After I attack, I can draw a card. I will. Man. I gotta attack again. So we'll attack the moth with a 4. 4 to 3. He takes 1. Deal 1 damage to each adjacent opposing fighter. That's going to be Chupacabra and Bigfoot at 12. And then for each 1 damage this way, add a Doom token to the lowest numbered bridge. So there's 4 in there. I can't remember if there's a limit to how many Doom can be on a particular spot. I don't think there is. I think I got the rules right here though. Okay, links to these rules. threat track, setup. Threat track. Enemy turns. Special. Here we go. Doom tokens. A bridge can have up to 8 Doom tokens. That's right. So we're not even close. Well, we might be close. If a Doom token ever needs to be added and can't, I think we advance the threat, if I remember right. We're going to be advancing the threat right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And each player with a fighter in Jersey Devil zone discards cards from the top of their deck equal to the threat level. So that's going to go bye-bye. All of Bigfoot's cards are gone. And then he's got to do 4 more. So he takes 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's at 4 health. It said what now? Each player with a fighter just... yeah, okay. Which means this guy's dead. It doesn't say they're hero, right? No, it's just discarding. And when you discard, so the Jackalope dies. We got 1 faint in Chupacadra's hand. Oh, after I attack, though, I could draw, right? I mean, we have 2 cards in his hand. And the Mothman advances the threat marker numbers equal to 1 plus the number of Doom tokens. We did that. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Alright. Do the little truffle shuffle here. Looks like the Cryptids can't take out the Cryptid. Mothman goes, he's going to attack Bigfoot with a 0. That's hilarious. It'd be nice if the Chupacabra could get something like that, huh? Okay, we gave this a good shuffle. Player 1 goes. Bigfoot's gonna double maneuver and die. That's a dead cryptid there. A lot of cryptid carnage in this game. Jersey Devil's gonna go. He's gonna move here and attack the Chupacabra. I'm gonna cancel it with this feint. Whatever's coming up. Yeah. It would have been a discarded card from my hand. Alright, my go. I'm going to maneuver to here and attack the Moth. He's got a 3 defense. The value of this card is equal to twice that, the printed value of your opponent's card. So he's going to be taking 3. 1, 2, 3. Deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter, adjacent opposing fighter, so I'm at 4 health. For each fighter damage this way, add a Doom token to the lowest numbered bridge. We probably should clear that bridge up, right? After we attack, we draw a card. Discard that. Discard that. This is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then each player with a fire in Jersey Devil zone discards 4 from the top of their deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not even going to look at them. Alright. This bridge is destroyed. Each player discards a card. Okay, we'll discard this one. Looks like it's over. Mothman recovers 1 health for each player. Okay, he recovers 1 health. It'd be a miracle if we win. I don't think it's in the cards. It's a Chupacabra's turn now. I don't think we need to check, but I'm going to check anyway. I'm going to see what happens if... What was I going to check? Something with Mothman in the Doom tokens, I think. I don't know. I can't remember what I was going to check, but when it comes up, I will check again. Chupacabra's turn, he's going to attack with a 4. It's a 1. If it's a 4 or higher, ignore its value. Great. After we attack, we can draw a card, though, and we will attack again your opponent. It's a 3. Your opponent discards a card. It's a 3 boost, so it's a 6, because this is an ambush. So 6 into 3. He takes 3. 1, 2, 3. He's at 11. Deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter adjacent, so I'm at 3 health. After I attack, though, I could draw a card. I have 1 card in hand. For each fighter damage this way, add a Doom token to the lowest numbered bridge. Lovely. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to check. I know what I was going to check. What happens to the Doom tokens after the bridge is destroyed? Move all Doom markers on the destroyed bridge to the next lowest numbered bridge. That's right. So they all go here. Look at that conglomeration. Wow. Lovely. All right. We have to go first. Oh. You played with a fighter in Jersey Devil Zone. We are. Discards cards on the top of their deck equal threat level 4. We lose. Ugh. That is 2 dead cryptids. We took out the skunk ape and the frog. I think we probably should have left the skunk ape because we were fine on damage other than the... We were fine on, like, battling damage, right? Even the frog. I think next time, if I do it, I'm going to take out the Jersey Devil first. Because it's not often that we lose one of these these games. Maybe it's the fighters too. I don't know. You'd think they'd be really good for their draw abilities, right? I forgot a couple times with Bigfoot, but still. Probably would have died quicker anyway, right? Anyway, hope you enjoyed the cryptid battle. Mothman wins and took out the heroes.